Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and, in effect, a little bit early tonight. Yes, indeed, as we peruse our way through the comments and say hello to you, the viewers who are here with us tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you being here as we march on through. We're going to do a little bit of a blast from the past. Indeed. All right. Very good. So hello to all of you. Let me just work on resizing some things here. Times like this, I could use 2 or even 3 monitors. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Welcome to David G., Domestic Energy Assessment, Sabinator, West Texas Stacker, Captron. Spent the last 2 days processing computer pins. Wow. I'm working with a lot of precious metals, maybe some silver or gold on those pins. Copper Bones is here from the Garden of Missouri. Very good. Some legislation has gone through some committees there to maybe make gold and silver sound money again. We shall see. Miguel Cordova is here. Emerald Coast Stacker is here. Welcome. Zabinator is here too. Let's go into the past. We've got Silver Pools, your BHOF video now posted on Mint News blog. All right, I think that means the Hall of Fame coins. That's awesome because I think it was the first one to show that. That's cool. Thank you, Mr. Silver Monster. Wise move to get graded by NGC. I'm stalking the net for one. Yes, Liberty is very good. All right. At the Baltimore Coin Show. And Lone Silver is looking at this video. Very cool. Silver card teaser. GLDV man says, yo, Folky is awesome. Good show. Glad succession started. All right. Thank you. Trade your daughter in for silver. Very good. Welcome, Mr. Dreams. Jay McGuire is here. Welcome, Marcos is here as well. And Gold Chick is here. All right. Good to see Gold Chick. And let's see here. Awesome from Digging to Metal. Thank you on this video. And we're going to get into today's comments. I'm going to list a little bit in the past and try to answer all of these videos ever reported here. And let's see here. We've got just ordered myself one of those awesome coins 10 minutes ago. Can't wait. Yes, they weren't terribly popular though. But anyways, check your inbox here. Yes, we used to be able to have messages within YouTube. They took that away. Yes, indeed. All right, they took that away. And let's get over here too. This one, Silver Hunter says, okay, that's right. With a little cryptic there, but a little teaser happening. Carrie Taryn is here. The Asset Stacker is here. Good to see you. Can you tell me the measurements of that bar, please? 250 gram Geiger silver bar. I don't have them in front of me. It's about the same size as the 10-ounce bar. A little bit different, but anyways. And before says, oh, he found it. Very good. He found the measurements. Very good. All right, we've got some coffee here. Let me slurp a little bit here as we press on. Oh, yeah. And the big cheese is here now. No need to panic. Fine silver argent pure. I just hope it wasn't soft kitty. No, it wasn't. Actually, there was a kitty card that ended up being made, but I digress. And GD, amazing stash. Congrats on trying to build mine. All right, there you go. I hope you were able to build yours 10 years later. These comments are 10 years old now. We're heading into now. It's pretty fun to go back in time. I bought a bunch of silver copper bullets just for the fun of it. Sweet, just seeing the silver bullets. Here, the guy has a solid silver tank round. Way too much money for me, but I'm getting more 4-ounce rifle rounds. Yeah, they're actually pretty expensive, too, for sure. Cemetery Shop is here. Good to see you. Welcome, Cemetery Shop. And Big Cheese is from Australia. Nice. Very cool. People are buying comics, too, says Gordon. Oh, be careful. There's so many different comics out there. They really don't hold their value unless you have the ultra rare ones. I digress. And White Fire Dragon here on the MX Gold and Silver Bar unboxing. This is when I bought my 2012 High Relief Gold coin. That was one of my biggest purchases back in the day. I was on the fence about getting one, but seeing a live unboxing just pushed me over the edge. Gonna get the next animal that comes out. How much a premium over spot did you pay for this one? High Relief Proof. Yes, it was very high over premium. Probably double spot price at the time. Or close to it. Maybe I don't know. It was like $18.75 is what I paid for the coin. And so gold may have been trading for about maybe $1,200, $1,300 at the time. So I guess not quite double. Maybe, I don't know, make some, yeah, not, I guess maybe, I don't know, not double though. But anyways, no IQ says gold is definitely eternal. It says no IQ. The gold we have here today, it could have tomorrow, will outlast us all and every generation that will follow. That's right, exactly right, and it rhymes. It definitely rhymes. And Richie Luxury is here, says gold. Good to see China Mitchell is with us as well. Good crowd joining us here so far tonight. And let's see, in my view, things are very cloudy. Hard to make sense of a senseless situation. That's right, Dean. You're exactly right. True that. Here's proof that gold and silver will keep rising. Video that I posted today. And the Hawkeye says here, and I quote, he says, I thought it was a matter of doctrine that in the later stages of every gold bull market, silver will outperform gold. What happened to make the doctrine uniquely incorrect in the present case? Well, if you're asking a question, then that means that the gold and silver markets are viewed more differently than they have ever before. Silver's always had an industrial component to it, but more so these days with the wide variety of uses and how much silver is needed for a lot of electronics we have nowadays, more than ever before, it really is a game changer. And I think that's one of the reasons why you're seeing it not catch up with silver yet, with gold yet. Tom Larson is here. Good to see Tom. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Glad you guys are here. We got Silver Patriot. Says this on this morning's video. Says the following. Hold on to your gold and silver indeed. I definitely agree with stacking some fiat as well, so you have it in the event of an emergency. Happy Friday and stack on smartly, everybody. Yes, indeed, I agree. Hold on to your fiat currency indeed, for sure. If you haven't seen this video, I hope you will check it out. Proof that gold and silver will keep rising is basically about what the Fed is and what Biden said about it. All right, let's see here. Hello, Matt James. Good to see you. The Broke Stacker is with us as well. We've got Biggie the Cat says, I want to stack more gold, but I can't stop buying Morgan silver dollars. I think I have a problem. I understand they are beautiful. That's one of the most popular classic silver coins out there. No question, so I can understand the attractiveness to it. And what do you think about the modern versions of it as well? All right, John Knox says here, I'm still alive, Sal. The corona mass ejaculation from the sun hasn't hit me yet. Well, they say it's going to be today or tomorrow, and it's going to affect different parts. We'll know about 30 minutes before exactly how severe it's going to be, according to International Stacker. But it's a big deal. This thing we should not ignore. This is a pretty big deal. I might wrap everything in cling film and tin foil, and through it though myself just in case. I'm also putting up some SPF 50. This word will hit the fan when the first half of 2025 they have done deliberately. Let it happen on the next guy's watch. Cutting rates will cause inflation to skyrocket. That's good for precious metals, but bad for people who want to keep their jobs. That's right. I think we're headed for stagflation and a new Great Depression. I could see all that happening. I sure could. Whoa! We have our first super chat of the night from Metal Seer. Very kind. I bought a Tomahawk missile on the dark web and recovered the 500 ounces of silver. I sold what was left to a guy with a name I couldn't pronounce. I love it. That's great, Metal Seer. He probably paid over 750 grand for that missile, and that was the price that it was back in the 90s. Thank you, Metal Seer, first super chat of the night. Let's see here. Let's press on to the next comment as we march on. By the way, welcome to David McKenzie, Carrie Teran. The lovely Gold Chick is here. And Eric Q is here as well as Richie Luxury. Gold Chick, Sal, I just got another flowing hair, $17.95. Wow, that is awesome. That's two of them you have now. That's amazing. A 20-cent piece, my first ever, and a decent Seed of Liberty silver dollar. That's amazing. That's awesome. Love the flowing hair, $17.95. That's a dream piece that I have one of these days. But I tell you, it's just crazy. All right, Pistol Packing Pilot says, well, there you go. The strongest economy in the world. You heard it with your own ear from the potato in chief himself. Move along, nothing to say here. That's right, exactly. Talk about delusional, but maybe not so much. Well, he is delusional. I guess you could definitely say that. But thank you so much. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Bill 457 says there is the proof of the amount of silver in the Tumog. Yeah, exactly. That's right. He's shown us in the Tomahawk. Good to see Red Crawler is here. And let's see here. We've got Richard Metcalf. I don't think it would be good for the country to lower rates yet, but I haven't seen anything out of Washington lately that I can say is good for the country. No, I'm with you on that, Richard Metcalf, for sure. Imagine what will happen in crypto if we get a large EMP. Yes. People will not have time to get their money out. It simply will disappear, for sure. Yes, indeed. Good evening, Dude Cat. Good to see you. All right, very good. And we've got Croatia. Tarly says this. Hi, Sal. Thanks for the video. The world debt will be paid off more quickly through inflation, and the global monetary balance will be reset through gold revaluation. What do you think? You know what? I think if there's going to be a revaluation, I think it very well could involve gold, because what else would there be? It can't be arbitrary, I think, at this point. It's got to be based off of something, and what has stood the test of time? Gold. And so I could see that happening for sure. Joseph Lopez, I found an 80% silver Canadian quarter and a Mercury dime at a Coinstar today. Wow, that is amazing. Congratulations. You don't hear about that kind of stuff happening too often. Joseph Lopez. I did a video actually showing, it didn't get very many views, but showing what I got in change. I got a silver dime. If you get a chance to check that video out in change, so congratulations on that. Very, very good. Let's see here. Let's see. Hello, sign up. Good to see you. And let's see here. We've got user says this on here. Let's see. He says silver was up today, $28.79, but the price was pushed back to $28.27 in just a few hours. Silver manipulation hasn't stopped. Over the past 3 years, the price of everything has gone up and up. Inflation is over 30%, but silver's only barely up 2.89%, less than 1% a year. Well, this year it's gone up like 18%. Why has silver not done its job protecting our wealth? Gold is up 28.7%. Silver is way overdue to catch up and increase by 25%. Well, it's been up almost 20% this year, so it's not obviously not catching up to gold yet, but it's still doing okay. Hang in there with silver. Hang in there. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see JM Unleashed. Make sure to check out his channel. He does a great job. So he posted a live stream walking his dogs. He does also training dogs as well too, and word games and image matching games. So good stuff. Check out JM Unleashed. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's press on here, and I appreciate you guys being here as we continue to move on through some of these comments. I have had a couple of opportunities today to schedule some calls from some scammers, but I just went ahead and called them out right then and there. I was like, there's so many of these scammers that call me. I'm just going to go ahead and, once in a while, some will have them call me back later, but I went ahead and just wasn't in the mood today, and I just called them out. You're a scammer, you freaking Sloan scammer. All right, King Tiger Crown. What would actually be a scenario in which precious metals would be necessary for barter or trade? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. You should check out my series called Silver and SHTF that answers that question. What apocalyptic event would it take for stackers everywhere to actually initiate the protocol of actually using their gold and silver in exchange for something else? If stackers never ever actually see their gold and silver for anything, what good was it to ever own it? If you own something and pass it down and nobody holding it would actually use it for anything, it just collects dust from one generation of the family to the next. Well, it will never lose value. It'll never go away. Even if it's not used as a medium of exchange, it is something of value that will be traded if ever society rebuilds again. Yes, indeed. And what Ethan doesn't take for stackers to take the gold and silver out and say, okay, I need to start using it for trade. Well, again, you have to check out my video, Silver and SHTF. All right, JM Unleashed was the first comment on this video that I posted this afternoon here. Government claims $43 million in silver bars, and then, even though this happened, good evening, Stacker. Man's Rabbit Hole. Good to see you. Lost in Space is here. 79 is here. Dean R is here. And let's see here. Appreciate you guys. And where we got? Okay, so the company made a big mistake claiming they found anything. Yeah, I know. I don't know that they could really hide it, though. But yeah, I hear you. If you find treasure, never report it. Yep, and this is a big enough thing that I don't think it could be avoided, because they had to pay I guess they had to pay in order to go there. I'm not sure of the particulars behind it, but my guess is that something like that, you have to get permission before we even start digging. Maybe if it's or salvaging. So yes, indeed. Let's see here. Gold Chick says this here on this video. De Beers owns Namibia too. Their kimberlite diamond ferocious kimberlite extinct volcano tubes tumbled the diamonds around for much longer. That's 95% off Namibius. Our gems are quality, where land diamonds in South Africa are only 5% gem grade. Okay, thank you. That's pretty good knowledge there on the gems and stuff. Very good. Oh, yeah. Jamie Lee says here, oh, yeah, there's got to be tons of missing, hidden, or lost precious metals just waiting to be found. To find it, one needs to explore. That's exactly right. Indeed, they do. Well said, Jamie Lee. That's awesome. Peter Myers, the Fed is in total control. That explains everything exactly. And they're political, too. And let's get to this comment here from Nigel Joffrey. You're talking about South Africa, Sal, and the white, believe it or not, white people are subjugated in Africa. Therefore, they have no chance in hell of ever getting any of the treasure, and it will be divided up amongst the black parliamentarians and the lawyers and all the institutionalized black people in the government. If you want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter, but it's a fact. I know how it works. I come from that area. Well, thank you, Nigel. And I've heard reports that there's been a lot of prosecution of farmers, especially, and apartheid kind of moving in the opposite direction to some degree there. So it's unfortunate. And Carrie Taryn says here, let me get to this. I've got to be efficient. Glad, yes, the weekend is amongst us. All right, and it is true that the weekend is here now. Some people have to work on the weekend. I hate that for you, but I digress. Carrie Taryn, whatever happened with salvage rights? I could understand them putting some of it, but not all. At least make it worth your time and money finding it. The follow-up videos should be interesting indeed. Let's explore. Yes, indeed. Very good. Over here, you know what? I think I do have a piece, somewhere. From the Atosha or something like that. They're really not that expensive, some of those things. But anyways, let's see. But I don't know where it is. Terry Mantle says, the moral of the story, next time, don't tell the government. Melt it down into new smaller bars and sell it in another jurisdiction. Here you go. If they could find a way to do that, that would be good. Very good. And Jeff Nelson, I wonder how hard Mel Fisher had to fight. Seems like it depends on the government. Some kind of finder's fee would apply to treasures located by private entities. There really ought to be, in my view, some rights granted to some of these treasure hunters to encourage the hunting of treasure. But right now there's so much that's discouraging, and I think that's why many of these treasures are going to have a hard time being found. Let's see here. No IQ says, that's gratitude for you. Give me once, shame on you. Give me twice, shame on me. That's right. You said it right there, No IQ, who very well may be lurking in his corner. I don't know. He might be. Napalm Death is here. He says, hey now. What about later? What about later? Norwegian Mint, Norwegian Made. It's good to see. I went out and bought more batteries just in case the lights go out this weekend. Yes. Thank you, Norwegian Made. And I think actually that may be what's behind that one posting about the dial tone and the rotary phones, because that might be all that's working if this thing hits an intense area. I mean, most of it will be probably protected by the sun's rays, but high voltage stuff could be affected by this thing. And I honestly do believe that played somewhat of a role, maybe not a major role, but as I mentioned in my video, somewhat of a role in the markets moving the way they did yesterday. All right. Speculation on my part, but hey, you never know. Kawaii Boy says, debt-trapped China will swoop in and demand payment for their debts owed with that silver. Very well could. They very well could. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got. Pressing forward here tonight. Stack 'em High says, still watching out for that coronal mass ejection, Sal. All right, yes, I am. It could happen. People are laughing at me about this, but it's becoming more and more news. It's spreading around to news agencies that are covering this. So anyways. Eagle Steve says here, I would have told them that they can't have them because I lost them all in a boating accident. And they used a boat to retrieve them. Well, in another boat, they lost them all. I like that. Trail Guy says here, I don't think rates will get cut unless there's a crisis or at least a second or third quarter GDP contraction. Whatever causes a rate cut will be a problem big enough to outweigh any rate cuts. In other words, if we get a rate cut, the economy will be in a bigger problem for Biden, not a boost. All right, yes. Yeah, it's very well true, but the thing is I don't underestimate the Federal Reserve to do it, even if not a big problem comes along. But I don't think they're going to wait that long. They're monitoring it very closely. They want to keep this administration in effect. I see here. Snakebite says, interesting story. Indeed, shipwreck silver. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Lesson, don't tell. That's right, Richard. But I don't think they had a choice in this case. South Africa is a failed state, says Mr. Todd Ladore. They don't even have an unreliable power system. Corruption is ripe in crime. And Gordon, yep, and I think there is definitely some corruption going on down there, for sure. Good to see you guys. Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here. Adam Enninger says, you're not wrong. Friends in government here in D.C. are aware and waiting to see what happened tonight as well. CME could wreak havoc on the world if it was a Carrington-level storm. Exactly, Adam. Thank you. Because I was kind of laughed off on that video I did. I think it was the first one in the precious metals community to cover that topic. And I do think the metals markets moved in part because of that, because of the ends, and the ones that know really could see it and knew it was a big deal. In fact, there was also a flight that had occurred from the presidential plane. Let's just say a presidential plane going towards the bunker out there in Colorado. Someone was tracking that. Steve C is here. Welcome, Steve C. Good to see you. Here comes our ever faithful Marcus. Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yes, it is. It is you I'm looking for today.
All right. Yes, indeed. How are we doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good, honestly. Friday, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for the week to be over.
I am too. It can't come soon enough unless it comes quicker than I'd like. Right.
Yeah.
Did you know that your
well,
microwave can be used as a Faraday cage?
really?
Yep, that's what I've been told. Although I would
Huh.
not put it in there and then put your phone on high for 30 seconds and try to call it. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Yeah.
remember we had talked about me getting a loan
Yeah.
for the social media platform to get Biden reelected.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to need that anymore. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Biden said that the economy is great. We got the best economy in the world. So that's pretty much it. So he's pretty much going to sail to re-election victory. He's got no problems on his hands now because he said that.
All right. Well, okay.
He
How
also
about this though?
he also said that inflation was at 9% when he took office, and now it's down to 3.6%. So Bidenflation is working. I mean, Bidenomics is working.
Bidenomics. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, regardless of the presidential election, I can actually maybe bring you more value if I'm targeting specific congressional elections that are contested.
Let's operate on the district that AOC has, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And what we want to do,
right.
we want to target that one because she's got a lady that's threatening her now with a heavy Bronx accent.
Okay.
And a Brooklyn accent. And she's a real straight shooter, and we can't have that. We need somebody bartender worthy to continue to hold that seat. So that's where AOC comes in because she's the bomb diggity. She's got the smarts, the intelligence, the buck teeth, all of it. I mean, everything is just right then and there. So if we can concentrate on that seat, we can make it great because we don't want her to be occasional Cortez. We want to be her temporary Cortez. We wanted her to use her cerebral cortez instead of the cerebral cortex. I know that was a stretch for that joke. That was kind of a stretch.
I got it. It just took a second.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's actually great, especially as far as that seat's concerned. There's a lot of publicity around AOC. Very memeable, people will be interested and engaged about that. So that should be easier to work on than less publicly interesting elections for sure.
Right, we can target that district with memes and little quotes and little stats and infographics and all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, exactly. Yep.
And yes, indeed. And I want to start with this one: free Palestine. I want myself a bottle of wine.
Okay, you actually have something there. Wait a minute. That's not bad. Wait, what?
Free Palestine, get me a bottle of wine. I want me a bottle of wine.
All right, let me write that down so we don't forget. That's a good one. All right.
And then here's another one. Enta fluffa, soft kitty for us and your mother. Enta fluffa, soft kitty for myself and my mother. But you got to spell mother Mutha to go with the rhyme of the other ones. Yeah, I've got a lot of these things, and I've got cool little sayings that we can do, to help support Columbia University and all these others, and we're gonna go hunger strike for Gazan strike. Hunger strike for Gaza strike. Oh wait, that's pro strike on the Gaza. Oh anyway. Let's see here. From the river to the sea, I really, really have to pee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's run with that. Let's run that one first because I do have to tinkle a bit. And let's see. The other one is let's see here. Hamas ain't so bad. Those guys, they're kind of rad.
Yeah.
That's what the kids are saying these days, rad, you know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
And then
lingo, yeah.
And then socialism is the cure. AOC will endure.
Okay.
Socialism
Yes,
is the
yes,
cure.
yes.
AOC shall endure. That is going to get her reelected.
That's catchy.
Yeah,
that's good.
Thank you.
And
All
they'll
right.
love that in New York. They'll
Yeah,
love that.
they'll
Totally.
eat that up like truffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm definitely writing that one down. That has some staying power, and okay, that's good.
Right.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, Marcus, let's mull these over the weekend, and let's reconvene back here on Tuesday at exactly what time?
6:15.
Boom, Shalaka, you are the man. I love it.
All right, sounds good. So I do have just a few quick things. I'm going to try to get you a proposal together, either by Tuesday or next Friday, to start with the trial run on this.
All right.
And then also, as far as the loan goes, I can work with a ton of different lenders. We can do the Fundera thing. We can do other people, but generally they want at least some specific reason. Like, it can kind of be anything, vague, broad. They want to hear what you're using the money for, so that they know that, and you can do whatever you want with it. And you don't,
Right. Let's just call it political advertising and stopping solar flares from hitting and destroying the earth.
Okay. Yes, we can definitely do that.
That's very broad. Yeah. That's global. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because I'm part of the Flat Earth Society, we're spread across the entire globe.
I love it. All right, that's perfect. Yeah. All right, we can go ahead and do that. I will try. Yeah, I'll have something for you on Tuesday, and then maybe I'll have a full proposal for the trial run by Friday. We can get this going.
You are the man. Thank you, sir.
All right, sounds wonderful.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, there we go. Silver tampons. I should have mentioned the silver tampons. Metal seer. That's very good. Actually, hold on a second. Got a kitty. Had to let the kitty was here, and I didn't even know it. The kitty wanted out. That's my one and only kitty that I have left. The other one has passed away, as you know. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Boy George Woke Fantasy Party. I like that. Boy George Woke Fantasy. Actually, I think Boy George is against the woke, if I'm not mistaken, from something I've read. But anyways. It's a black magic woman. All right, let's see here. This should make an agreement in advance with any government entities before they embark on another expedition. That's exactly right. Let's refresh these comments and see what we've got now down here. We're going to go back in time yet again. We're going to go back 10 years ago. Poop in you, one. I can't afford a fiat. I spent all my money on silver. There you go. I love it. Very good. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello to Silver Drill Pickle. Good to see you. Welcome. And, I'm sorry, Ken D. I'm sorry you lost your cat, too. It is tough. It is tough to lose a very soft and cuddly kitty. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got here, 80s had the best music. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole. Glad you enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Glad you enjoyed that. Very good. Alan Gold, believe it or not, is here. I was hoping to get a little pity and garner some sympathy from him, but hasn't happened yet. Let me know. Somebody post in the chat if he shows any kindness at all. I'm aching for it. I'd love to see it. Savage Lee, sorry to hear that. Losing pet never easy. Yes, indeed. Oh man. Oh man, 6 chickens and 5 bunnies, all were pets. Wow. Yes, it is. And again, I apologize. I'm sorry to hear that. Again, Ken D. Yes, indeed. All right. And Mr. Two Masters on this 2014 Silver Maple Leaf unboxing. I have over 300 maples. I have a total of 11 that were milk spotted. I went to a jewelry store and bought these gloves that have a dry solution on them. You buff the coins and the milk spots come off. Eee, that's not good. Let's see, the maples from 2012, 2013 seem to get better with no milk spots. I think the RCM is addressing the problem. Well, they've come up with a solution called Mint Shield, but you don't want to get these gloves, a dry solution on them. That will definitely abrade. That's an abrasive. Metal Seer. Says here, hope some particles don't block Bitcoin trip to the moon. That's right, Metal Seer. Let's hope not. And thank you, Candy. Appreciate that, sir. That's a good one. I like that, Metal Seer. If you guys see these super chats come in, make sure to thumb them up. Thank you, Metal Seer. Appreciate it. John Ream is here late, but he's here. Good to see you. Count Derpula is here. And over here says, big difference between a Brooklyn accent and a Bronx accent. I speak Brooklynese. Thank you. Thank you over here. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. I'm sure there is. CS is here. Slurpo Fry, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. GSK. DuckTales. That's right. DuckTales diving into the gold. For sure. Ridge Runner is here. Mark B is here. Ron Weeb says here, what security features so people can't print them when they're not supposed to? Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's exactly what they're. Thanks for posting. Very good, says Marcus Silveritis. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed this video of the gold. Well, it used to be my most popular video. He also says very cool bars. Thanks for showing. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed that. And on the half ounce APMEX unboxing, GS Perez just unboxed my Great Whites. Uploaded the videos onto my channel. Congratulations. Way to go. And let's see here. We're waiting for 79 to post her first super chat. Still waiting for that to occur here. We're looking at it. Let me know if she does it. I'm very curious to see if she does. It should be a pretty big chunk of change when she does it. Raffles888 says, where's the kilo bars? Oh, man. I've got some now. I had 100 ounces in there, but none at the time. Argentum Maximus, you created a really nice design, Salivate Metal. Shame they didn't use it. Well, thank you. Yes, indeed, the baseball coin, I submitted designs for it, and did win. Rumors are true. Sal's gals make the Salvation Nation great again. No, they don't, Coins A to Z. I'm disagreeing with you this time because nobody will pose for a calendar. But anyways, yes, indeed, Dan, 10-year-old content. We're going back in time, from time to time on these live streams, because my goal is to either heart or respond to every single comment ever posted on this channel. So we're slowly working our way back. Now 10 years ago. Now we're moving from 10 years, Dan, to 33 minutes ago with this comment from Nigel. It says here, no kimberlite, Namibia. Alluvial diamonds, and the diamonds were discovered in what the German East Africa, a colony of Germany, nothing to do with South Africa. On the Skeleton Coast, nowhere near as many gem quality and size of perfectly tetradon diamonds that were found in Kimberley, named after the blue kimberlite volcano pipes, as you say it. And in fact, I believe there are very few kimberlite mines in the world. I have been to Kimberley. I've seen the holes. That's what she said. Or maybe that's what he said. I've learned the history. That's really cool. Gold Chick, are you listening to this guy? It sounds like he knows this stuff too. That's pretty cool. A similar comment what you had there. Very good. And let's see here. Thank you for that, Nigel. And here, how to sell your silver. I'm going to set up a lemonade stand and a false front to sell my silver and funky hand-carved fishing lures. I like that, Alien. Great combo. Oh, yeah. Gots to love it. Gots to love it. James says, MMC, ASC Silver, and Gold Junior stock. Okay, what does it have to do with this video? Curious. Moneyless says here, the historic value is more than the silver price, so it'll probably never be smelted for use. Well, the thing, though, is, if there's enough of it, sounds like that's a lot of silver. Just like the Gersopas, they were melted for use. They were definitely melted. All right. All right. Very good. Who are Sal's gals? Top 5 gals. Name your top gal. I don't know. Would 79 be considered a Sal's gal? I don't know. Would she be low, very low on that list? I don't know. Her middle fingers are getting stiff and her eyes are twitching. Both of those actions do not make for a very good pose on the Salivate Metal Sal's gal calendar. Just FYI. Salvage eminent domain? No eminent domain. Because it probably was off the shore. And hey, wait a second, we just got this from Tom Larson. Just now, Tom Larson, $8 PayPal friends and family, thank you so much, Tom. Very kind of you, sir. Whoa, very kind. PayPal, and you know what? For the first time, I think I'm going to do some push-ups for him. My throat's still a little scratchy. This is kind of one of the longer colds I've ever had, but I think we can make it happen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I haven't done push-ups in so long. That was hard. Those were hard. That's what she said. Oh, shoot. Tom just said no push-ups. Just as I pulled up there, he said no push-ups. So thank you, Tom. I got a little bit of blood flowing anyway, but thank you, my friend. You ready to read the message? Yes, and the message, by the way, says here, yes, much love from, oh man, oh my goodness gracious, much love from 79. Whoa. On 79's behalf, Tom Larson has sent this from 79. Much love from 79. Thank you. That is great. So thank you, 79. Look at that. On your behalf, that was great. I stand corrected. There it is. Wow, that was awesome. Very good. I saw that coin too, Mark B. It was like a fractional gold piece, I think. That had 3 animals on it: swan, roo, and swan. Kangaroo. And a koala bear, I think. That was awesome. Very good. Let's get back over here. If you see the cubes, you would say silver is too cheap at the moment. Yeah. A lot of silver there. Nighthawk slurping with us on this video. Thank you, Nighthawk. Always appreciate you being here as we slurp in your honor. All right, very good. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, getting over. Still just a little bit of congestion in my old throat there, a little tickly, so I have to cough from time to time, but not as bad. Druzik says, hindsight being 2020, they should have hidden most of the silver they found, if not all of the first day. Then on day 2, went back and returned, claiming they only found what was left over to see if they could claim some payment just as a lower risk test. That way, if it gets confiscated, they will have had mostly hidden away from earlier, and they could find a way to do that. However, they may have their ship searched every single time they come to shore. I don't know, but we'll shall see here. Let's see. Dean says, that's a hard pill to swallow. They at least should get paid for the salvage along with a percentage of the booty. I agree. I agree with that. By the way, we don't see Dean here tonight, or Tony Erickson. Missed them both. But we have JM Unleashed is here. We have Cyber Curtain Twitcher here. 420 Stacker and Joey Libs is here, as well as Chad as well. All right, and Al says on this, is that 43 million based on spot price or street price? If it's based on spot, it's worth more. Thing is, what it's worth when it was sunk. The salvage company should receive the difference between then and now. Just my humble opinion. Well, maybe not so humble. No justice in the world. Yeah, that's a good point, for sure. Oh, Dean R. was here. Okay, very good. All right, Dean was here but had an appointment. Okay, sorry I missed him then. Thank you. He was here. Very cool. Thank you guys for letting me know. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. We've got Plumber Bannock says, honesty is the best policy. Indeed, you're right, it is. For sure. And Russ Ream says, I know nothing. Famous German POW camp sergeant. That's right. That's right. Very true. I think that was from Hogan's Heroes, if I'm not mistaken. User, the salvage company knows the rules. So why don't they ask before bringing it up for compensation? It's called agreement or contract. Yes, that's true. That's true. I did not burp or break wind. I promise. There's Plenar. He's here. Good to see you. Where's nickel stacking when we need them? Let's see here. All right. Let's refresh these comments. We're getting caught up in comments. Why am I doing this? Because I want to go back in time here a little bit, folks. I want to go back in time. Look at this here. Nice pickups. I love the Dead and attended some concerts from 90 to 93. My favorite songs are Ripple and Breakdown Palace. Nice. All right, cool. I didn't know that, 24K. That's awesome. Tongo says here, I like the first one. Every time that wheel turn around, you're bound to cover just a little more ground. That's right. A little. Are you a silver deadhead? I showed a silver, deadheaded silver piece on the channel some time ago. It was not mine. Still, it's not mine. I do not own it. GD Villman said, nice, awesome coins. It's a great vid. I've seen Jack of all trades mention you in his vids to come check you out. After gonna sub and talk to you later. Well, thank you, GD. I hope you will come back and stay. Yes, indeed. And come back and watch the channel again. And JM Silver, for those who don't know, they offer the 2014 Eagle replica on Silvertown, both a 12 and 6 ounce. Awesome. Good. Thanks for letting us know. Probably don't have it anymore, though. Always your boy. Beautiful stack. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It's not mine. Nickel was signed by Rocky Superstar for exclusive content on Sundays. All right. That's indeed very, very good. Very, very good. And fixed bayonets on this 2014 Canada Maple Leaf unboxing. Here they put that full features in effect. All the radial lines and everything. Maple leaves from the previous years have finer details on the leaf itself. Looked much better before compared to 2014 and 2013. But with the new security features, they had to skim somewhere to produce the coins at the same price. Hopefully RCM eventually fixes the milk spot issue. They ended up doing that in 2018. Yep, that's right. All right, Metal Seer. He's been the first one to super chat tonight. I appreciate that. He says gold has increased 9.7% per year in the last 6 years. That's pretty good, man. That's beat inflation, hasn't it? That's remarkable. Wow. 9.7% per year in the last 6 years. That's remarkable. Man. China Mitchell's with us tonight. Good to see you. And here we've got Glebachi says, congrats, I'm only at 25 ounce for now. Well, at this time it did not have, none of that gold was mine, but thank you. Afro Baller says, were those coins owned by you two Russian guys? Or the coin shop owner? Great video. I really enjoy watching, and the fun and educational, always entertaining. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, sir. And I think those were owned by, I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it again for the Russian Kopecks. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. JM Unleashed makes a good point. Inflation really has been running over 10% per year. I'm talking the official numbers, but you're right. Better than the quote official numbers, but you're right. It really has been in the double digits over the past couple of years, especially when you include gasoline and food. No question about that. Good point, JM. All right, and on the 2013 Coin and Chronicle set from production says this. Very nice. I was wondering if you have collected Richard Nixon silver medals. I got the 1972 re-elect sterling silver medal from the Franklin Mint. I like the presidential collection too, but the Obama you showed on your site, I would not buy because we are being led away from what I perceive the American dream to a nightmare. Well, your comment aged well, production, because look where we're at today. Obama's pretty much running the show from behind. So thank you so much. I do not have any I don't have any election medals from Richard Nixon. Very good. Urban D is here. Welcome. And Bill 457's got some black silk coffee. Yes, indeed. K-Cups. Tastes great. That's awesome. Very good. Awesome. And here we go. Mr. Gummy Bear Soup says this. Oh, wow. This is great, he says. I wish I could own one. I only get generic. I'm putting a bit in my deposit for my family keeps for me. I would hold that forever. I put that in a hearth off the golf grid in a tiny horn in which I will live on forever. Love the intro. Thank you. All right, very good. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Joey Libs is here. Stock SR5 Tacoma truck is now $50,000. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy. 9 fine silver argent pure. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching. As we go on up here, we're getting closer to today's comments minutes ago. That was awesome. Thanks for sharing. I'm guessing Soft Kitty was about as far away as she could get for the video. How do you know that the Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitty was a she? And actually, now it's been revealed that she was a she. But anyways, I digress. Thank you. Regurgitate Metal Guitar. Joe Lacey Mail. Those are awesome. Thank you. Profit of Metal 5-ounce bar. I still have that bar, believe it or not. All right. And Coins A to Z. In the Platinum Beast video, he mentioned you're a gold stack and argues that we should be stacking like old men. You old man. All right. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Coins A to Z. I'm a Platinum fan, and I'm a Platinum Beast fan, too. Very good. Nice. All right. Where are we at? Let's move on up here. We have got this comment from Christopher James from 7 minutes ago. From 10 years ago we went to now 7 minutes ago. Wow, how time flies, right? I'm wondering when we'll see any on the market and what kind of price they command. It'll be very interesting. My guess is they probably won't be as expensive as you may think. But my guess is it's probably going to be a little while yet. But who knows? Be on the lookout for them. It'd be very interesting. I don't think it's going to be as famous as a Garsopa, but you never really can know. Never really can know. Let's see here. All right. Tazante Flight is here. Good to see you. Tom Larson's still with us. Jay Unleashed is here. A lot of good folks here tonight. And let's see here. I just got an email. Hello, can I discuss mutually beneficial business cooperation with you? Here's my WhatsApp. Here's my Telegram. Here's my Instagram. Delete. Oh my goodness gracious. And a user says, another absolute Salivate Metal classic quote. I'm part of the Flat Earth Society. We're spread across the entire globe. Thank you. All right, thank you, user. Appreciate that. He's here in the live stream. I don't know who that is, but thank you. You got it. That's right. Exactly. Let's refresh these now again. And Gold and Silver Mastermind. I really love the 5-ounce bars of any make. I'm especially fond of trying to acquire the 5-ounce JM bars. Yes, indeed. We need a JM Unleashed bar is what we need. We need a 5-ounce JM Unleashed bar that has an image of a sidewalk with 3 dogs tied to one leash that's not attached to anything, walking down the street, and all you see is JM Unleashed's hand coming out into the field and waving. That would be cool. That's JM Unleashed. That would be a perfect coin or a round. Somebody designed that round. The sidewalk, 3 dogs tied together with one leash, and JM's hand coming out and waving. That would be sweet. Yeah. There we go. JM Unleashed's got it. I love it. That's awesome. You can emoticon it, but we need to coin that son biscuit. Count Derpula tried the super chat. I'm sorry, Count Derpula. Well, if you send it via PayPal, friends and family, it'll come through right away, and I'll certainly give you an acknowledgement. I don't know what's going on there, super chat, but thank you for trying. But send it via PayPal, because if you do a PayPal, friends and family, there's no fees taken away anyway, and I got the email open and be able to see it, but thank you. Appreciate that. All right, Adam. Troy ounce versus ounce, why is it not the same weight? There's 2 different ways to measure via the imperial measurement. There's Avodoporus ounce, which is 28 grams. Troy ounce is 31.1 grams. Precious metals are always measured in Troy ounces, whereas other metals like base metals are measured in Avodoporus ounces, 28 grams versus 31.1. All right. Let's see here. All right, only Blackbeard has seen this much gold treasures before. That's right, George Washington. I love it. Yes, lots of treasure there. Almost. See, this video was my used to be my most popular video. I tried to duplicate it or replicate it or up it up, outdo it. I had a video called Over 100 Ounces of Gold. It failed miserably compared to this one. It's crazy. Strange how the algorithm works or doesn't work. But I digress. Okay, I have finished my coffee. Now I'm going to put the chaser in there. By the way, West Texas Stacker is with us tonight. Welcome, West Texas. Good to see you. Good to see Welchco Services is here too. All right, very good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a playlist of the messing with phone scammers. I very rarely do dedicated videos of those anymore because I capture most on the live stream. But thank you so much for posting that. Pronounce it like a French word. What do I need to pronounce like a French word? I missed because see, it's 20 seconds later after you send your comment. So I may have forgotten what I said 20 seconds ago. All right, simplify Tropicana. That's right, simply simplifying Tropicana. Guess that was one of their catchphrases back in the day. And here is Jose de Latorne. You can keep your money. I'll keep my silver. Thanks for the video. I understand your effort, Dr. House. Thank you. You got the joke here. Very good. And Weasel Nail. Let me do this. Says the following. Let's get to this. Come on now. Let's see here. They have their own mint now, from what they're being told personally. The Zombucks were the first to go with their new equipment. Yep, they do. They did. Elemental, I think, is what they use. But very, very good. And we've got Sharp and Shiny says, it looks like a pretty chunky bar. Provident has some sort of dealing with NTR metals, I believe. It was Elemental that they used. Elemental. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Y2 Guitars. Says this. Hello, Silver Wolverine is here. Welcome, Silver Wolverine. Good to see you. I bought a couple of the 10-ounce Provident bars. Great-looking bars at the lowest premiums around. Mine do have OPM markings on the back. Sadly, I have no soft kitty. Yes, OPM was at the back in the day, and then it turned to Elemental. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Aren't you afraid of getting robbed, or are you packing, says AU Bravo. Well, at the time, I'm not afraid, wasn't afraid at all, because this wasn't my gold. Right now, I got it spread out across multiple locations, and so I don't become a target, but also very well packed and very well guarded and surveilled as well. Pan Fergan says, those are sure to be collector's items after QE35. That's right, after QE35. For sure. No question about that. And why everyone that shows gold stabs keeps saying it's not mine, it's a good friend's gold. Nice stack anyway. Well, at this time it wasn't mine. And Z123 ABBA, if you come back to my channel, you will see that I posted a full stack video that had almost double the amount. Actually, definitely double the amount. All right, let's see here. Elemental was part of the gold smuggling thing. Yep. Through the port of Miami. And they're no longer in business, for sure. Let's see here. Evening, Nasir Zaman. Welcome from the United Kingdom. Good to see you. Thomas Williams says here, great video. Thanks for showing this with us. Check out my videos when you have time. All right. I didn't find the time. I'm sorry. Still don't find the time. Neo Fender says, that's over 8,800 bones worth of gold. You must be rich. Well, thankfully now it's worth even more. But back then, it was cashed out from my IRA. So that's right. It was not rich. Very good. Good to see Gold Maple. Welcome. Brandon Black says, for 35 cents a coin, that's a good deal. It sure is. I don't think it was 35 cents a coin, though. Your second design was great. The 2014 commemorative program designs revealed. Thank you. Yes, appreciate that. Did a design. And Thomas Williams says here, great video. Thanks for showing this to us. It's a lot of gold. Sub of sub. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And Gabriel Morris is laughing at this. Thank you. Got the joke. Gabriel did. Thank you. Mr. Dreams, the problem with it, we were going to war against someone invisible. Back in the days, we just had to go into a castle and cut the head off the king. Yep. War is a lot more complicated nowadays, that's for sure. And let's see here. Stock Jockey, maybe we'll do a Hillary 2016. What difference does it make round next in the series? Yes, they should do that. I like it. Very good. Hello, YouTube. That's what I used to say at the beginning of the videos. Don't do that anymore. Why would I send greetings to a company? I'm greeting you guys. All right. John Curley says, at $3 a pound, these things should cost about 20 cents each. My guess is that they cost 10 times that. Cute is nice, and a girl, not so much a metal. Yep, I'm with you, John Curley. I hear it. Metal Seer, who's been the only one that has super chatted tonight. Thank you, sir. Says in 23 central banks bought 1,037 tons of gold, which is double the amount they did in 21. Man, it's a lot of gold. That puts it into perspective. There's a paradigm shift happening right now, and that pretty much just is very good. Yes, and they did a great high relief silver Trump round. They sure did. I never was able to get one of those, but I do remember it back in the day. The vendor dude says, I think this might be the one time the coin would be incredible if they painted the Bobcat. Yeah, actually it would be kind of cool. 20 for 20 series. Expensive penny indeed for the 1792 born in Virginia. Be cool to have that in a collection. And Silver Cabin says here, bought 3 of these today. I think I will try to buy these more often. I like the security features. Yes, they did a great job with the security features indeed. Heroes New Pour. I heard about it, but I've not actually seen it yet. But that's cool that they're pouring their own silver now. It's his brother that's doing it. Jake's brother. Jake Hauget's brother. Central banks created debt enslavement on the vast majority of the world's population too. You know what? When we are enslaved to JM Unleashed, we are leashed, right? And so that's why JM Unleashed name is so important, because with gold and silver, we become unleashed from the central banks and the monetary system and the whole system that really does enslave all of us in one form or another. There's freedom in precious metals become unleashed today by buying gold and silver and holding on to it. Of course, use your own discretion. Buy based off of your understanding of the metals and only from within your budget. Do not do what the governments do and spend beyond your means. Not a good thing. All right, Knight says, Babib, thank you. All right, this is a 2014 proof Silver Eagle with unfriendly commentary. Yes, indeed, was not very friendly with you. You lost it a couple of times there. I think I about cried on this video, I guess. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. You are the VD bad man. Very bad man. A very bad man in this. I wonder what I said on this. I don't know about all you, but I'm a paper stacker, says Pi. You know, and I think it's good to have some on hand, just in the case of emergencies. Yes, indeed. All right, and we've got Level Pump. What the heck? Yes, indeed. What the heck did I say on this video from 10 years ago? How 1 gram of silver can be better than 100 ounces of silver. Thanks, Salamander Metal, for this great video. I'm on a budget as well, and I see massive stacks after 6 months. No way could I ever get there in a year with bills and whatnot. Super awesome video, sir. Keep up the great videos. Thank you, sir. I will try my best. All right. Eagle Steve, I think 79 is trying to put out a contract for you. Oh, nice. Dude, that's fine. Finally, she's going to send me something. Is it a contract of silver or a contract of gold? Via the COMEX, the LBMA. 79, I want a full contract of gold, please. That's 100 ounces. I'll take physical delivery, please. If you're going to do a contract on me, make sure it is gold, please. 100 ounce, one single contract. I'm not picky. Whatever brand, as long as it's over 995, fine. Whatever meets LBMA standards, I'll take it. All right. Happy Halloween, says Alan Gold. Actually, it's pretty clever. I'm actually going to, believe it or not, I'm going to pin that comment. Can you believe I did that, JM Unleashed? I actually pinned an Alan Gold comment. I can't believe this. That's it. Very good. All right. Okay. Oh, man. Nice. 79 is calling her lawyer to see about getting the transactions and legalities out of the way to send me my contract of gold. Thank you, 79. That's so kind of her. So nice. A full contract of gold. Oh, man. She warms my heart, 79 does. I think I'm going to probably acknowledge her in the next live stream because of this. I'm going to need to have you to send me some sort of confirmation, from the Commitment to Traders report or something that lets me know that it's actually on the way. Full contract of gold. All right, let's see here. We've got Big Sky, 1984. Our government is ridiculous. That's the understatement of the century and decade from 10 years ago. And that comment has aged very well because they are even more ridiculous now than they were then. Probably costs $100 to make one of those new 100. No wonder they needed a new design. The last $3.5 trillion they printed is going to reach an epic all-time level of shrinkability. That is exactly right, and then some, for sure. All right. Alan Gold's going to be calling his lawyer about being pinned. Oh my gosh. I pinned Alan. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Oh my goodness. Maybe I should unpin him. Oh my goodness gracious. We're not in a wrestling match, right? Sounds overly kinky. I don't like that. Stormex. Goldline is a scam company. You should Google it. Yeah, well, I tell you what, I've called Goldline, and I wasn't very impressed with them either. So, quantitative queasing. That's right. You got it. That's right. You like it. Quantitative queasing. And Silver Channel. J Silver Channel. It's an okay coin. Mine still have not shipped. Thanks for the vid. 2014 Canada for Canada Bobcat series. I've been collecting those. Have the full collection of those. Still have them. Let's do this here. APMEX has stealthy deals cycles I have found. They had a sale for a few days on APMEX brand 10 ounce, 79 cents over spot. Good deal considering free shipping. Then a week later, they had the Geiger 10 ounce for $1.29. Oh, those were the days. Missed those days. Wish I had a Geiger instead of a split between the two. But live and learn. Yeah, Geigers are great. That's awesome. They had those deals back then, for sure. All right, folks. This has been a great night. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to be back here. Definitely, we'll be back here Sunday night. And so, yes, stay tuned for Sunday night for our market watch that we usually do. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care.